If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're a subscriber, welcome back.
That's how I dress. Was I not supposed to dress like that? Am I the problem with the body positivity community? You're gonna tell me this isn't the perfect outfit? This is the height of fashion? Or do I not dress how I want because I have internalized fat phobia? But I like how I dress, or at least I think I do. Having a full-on propagate crisis?
That's how I dress too. I'm not. That's how I dress. It's so comfy. It's just a long sweater on and then some tights and a t-shirt. That's super comfy. It's so comfy. This is one of the reasons I sympathize greatly with those who struggle with binge eating disorder, because they have an addiction, and different from all the other addictions, they can't just stop. They can't just stop eating because they need food to survive, but they're addicted to food. So every time they eat food, their brain will tell them to eat too much of it, which causes a problem. Can you imagine if someone was a drug addict and they wanted to stop doing drugs, but they still had to have it every day? It would be very difficult. So I understand the issues, and especially since a lot of the people with the binge eating disorder have some unresolved traumas that they have to get through, that they use food to fix. And it makes life very hard for them, and I do sympathize greatly with them on that. And for this woman, I truly hope she will get over her traumas and fight her binge eating disorder and finally get back to a healthy weight.
It never fails that anytime I talk about my eating disorder or all the things I used to do to lose weight, at least one person will pop their head out of the ground just to say, you can lose weight in a healthy way. It doesn't need to be so extreme. And I don't know how else to explain that for me and for many, many other people, that is simply untrue. Because the second I start ignoring my body's cues, it's over. The instant my body tells me it is hungry and I choose either not to feed it or to underfeed it, which is what a calorie deficit is, it knows it's time for famine. It goes into scarcity mode. It thinks I don't have access to food, and as a result, my body turns on all the alarms to try to get me to eat as much as humanly possible so that I can survive this famine. And I want you to imagine what it's actually like to go through your day with your body screaming at you that it's starving, and you just have to pretend that that's not happening. It's consuming all of your thought space and all of your energy, but you just have to pretend it's not real. There is no way to casually pursue weight loss when you're in that state. The behaviors have to be extreme because it's an extreme situation. So when people talk about how weight loss is not an option for them or weight loss is harmful for them, just believe them. Just take them at their word.
No, absolutely not. I will not just believe them, just take them at the word, because they don't know what's best for themselves. Because addicts don't. The problem is your body's not telling you you're in famine. Your body will not panic and say you're in a famine while you have all the fat stored. Your body has no stress about you going into famine because you have a lot of fat stored. You'll be fine, and your body knows you'll be fine. What's screaming at you is not your body, it's your addiction. The reason is you eat at the same time every day. That's the problem you have. The best way to remove this screaming hunger is actually to remove one meal a day, but have it randomly. So one day you remove your breakfast, one day you remove your dinner, one day you remove your lunch. Because if your body doesn't know when you're going to eat, it's going to stop sending out these hunger signals every time it's supposed to be food. Because your body won't know when you're supposed to eat next time. So it won't send out those hunger signals, because those signals get sent out at the same time every day, because your body knows this is when I'm supposed to eat. It's just that. It will go away. That's why people who do starving for a couple of days, the hunger feelings goes away, because it's not, and it won't come back until you actually need food. I don't recommend not eating, don't get me wrong. My point is, those are not the actual feeling of I'm starving. Those are just, hey, we're supposed to eat now, give me food. So if you switch out when you eat and when you don't eat, keep your body a bit confused. those signals won't come like that. And honestly, if you ignore them for half an hour, eat an apple, drink some water, it will go away as well. But that's a bit hard. I know it's hard, but they are not actually starvation feelings. You don't know the feelings of starvation, because none of us, unless we have Anna, knows the feeling of starvation. We might say we're starving, but we're not. And honestly, it's quite offensive against those who's actually starving for us to say that we're starving ourselves, especially when you're over 300 pounds. You can't say you're starving when you could go weeks, if not months, without food. Then you're not starving.
How? Honestly, how? You're not supposed to eat only 500 calories or whatever. You're supposed to be a slight calorie deficiency so you can slowly lose weight in a healthy way. Skip one meal and you'll have that slight calorie deficiency. You're not supposed to have only 800 calories, only 500 calories, only 100 calories. You're supposed to have a slight calorie deficit. There's no way for that to kill you or harm you or anything. The problem is that you guys want you to lose weight quickly. You're not supposed to lose weight quickly. You're supposed to lose weight slowly. That's the only way to properly and safely lose weight without it jumping back on you. Because the reason people gain all their weight back again is because everybody do the extreme. They're like not eating anything unhealthy for months so they can lose 100 pounds. And when they lost it, they feel, oh, I've done so good, let's eat some unhealthiness. And then they just get all the fat back again, because they restrict themselves so extremely that they make it so bad for themselves that they start eating again. You're not supposed to severely restrict yourself. You're just supposed to eat lesser than what you're eating, or lesser than what you're burning. If you burn 2,700 calories, then eat 2,500. Just go down. If you burn 2,000 calories, eat 1,800 calories, so that you burn more than you consume. That's all I had today. Like and subscribe for more.